Hey guys, I'm going to show you one of the coolest things I've seen so far in Borderlands 3. Everything about this is awesome. It's unlimited XP, you get to duplicate enemies over and over again, unlimited, so you can just sit there and farm them forever. And then on top of that, it's an Easter egg for the movie Gremlins, so what's better than that? That's one of the best movies ever made. So on one of the maps, there's a creature that you can encounter, and he's part of the side crew challenges, and this is called a legendary hunt that you complete for Sir Hammerlock. Every time you start a new game, you can go over to the location and spawn one in, and there's a way to duplicate him where there's a ton of them on the map, and then do that unlimited forever and just stay there and farm. And shout out to Jay for this. He messaged and said that he was able to duplicate these creature bosses over and over again, but there's one thing you have to be able to do that. You need to get a very specific grenade from one of the missions, and you're going to get this on Eden 6. There's a location where you go to the Jacob's house and you pick up the mission from Wainwright. The mission is called Lair of the Harpy, and once you turn it in, he's going to give you a pink rarity grenade called Whispering Ice. As soon as I had gotten this grenade and used it, it was my favorite grenade in the entire game. And then in addition to that, it's got a very cool effect, and I don't even know if this is a glitch or not, but it works really well to duplicate an enemy unlimited. Right here, I picked up a level 26, that's when I completed this mission, and the level of grenade does not matter here. You could have a 1 or a 50, it's gonna work. This is a cryo elemental grenade with a 217% cryo efficiency. That's insane. The red text reads, "You've raised my frosty dander," which is an Easter egg from Adventure Time with Finn and Jake.
You've raised my frosty dander!
So in addition to a Finn and Jake Easter egg, it's also a pretty big Gremlins Easter egg, and I'll show you guys that in just a moment. And I don't know if other cryo grenades will work with this. It's possible that it will, but this one just works so good. I wanted to show you guys what it can do. So you need to head to the map Voracious Canopy. This is going to be on the planet Eden 6. From the spawn, there's going to be a location on the other end of the map, and there's going to be a creature boss that spawns right there. I've got it circled in red right there, and this is, again, part of the crew challenge for Sir Hammerlock. It's a legendary hunt. It wants you to defeat the legendary Jabber Mogwai. The Mogwai part of the Jabber name is referencing the Gremlins movie. In the movie, the Mogwai start out as cute little fuzzy creatures like you see Gizmo and what he is, but then they can transform into these really ugly reptilian creatures. And you can see how they have modeled the Jabber Mogwai very much similar to what the Gremlins look like. In addition to the way that the Jabbers look and their name, they also have one more attribute that's just like the Gremlins. In the movie, if the Gremlins got wet, they would multiply, and it's the same thing for these Jabbers, which works out really well for unlimited XP farming, gun farming, money farming, whatever you want to use it for. So once you make it to that point on the map that I had circled earlier, there's another place you want to go that will trigger a new U station that's close by, just in case something does happen where you get downed or die and you need to respawn or restart the game. But with this method, you shouldn't have to restart the game at all. Here's the location of the new U station, and then you just want to go to the left, and the creature boss area is just right around the corner. Before you enter this area, make sure you have the Whispering Ice grenades equipped and that you have as many grenades as you can hold. Then you want to go up to this ramp and throw every single grenade at the opening of this creature boss's hut. Whenever you have one of these little creature bosses on the map or other kind of bosses, it will show a red crossbones and skull to indicate its location on the mini-map like you see on the upper right. When you first go up there, you're only going to see one skull and crossbone, but after you throw the grenades, you're going to see them multiply and you're going to start seeing them all over the mini-map at the top right. So at this point, what you want to do is start killing them off, and they're going to start dropping grenades, and every time you get a grenade, you keep throwing them back at them and they keep multiplying. Also be aware that some of these Jabbers will fake die on you, like right here. He looks like he's dead, but he's not. He's gonna get back up and still be alive, so just be aware that, yeah, some of these might take a little bit more to kill. I used FLAK's rack attacks, which wrecked these dudes. I had no problems with them respawning. And using the rack attack, you don't use any ammo, and the rack attack cooldown is so fast that there's not an issue with it. You can just sit here and kill over and over again, pick up new grenades, and make new Jabbers. Right here, I think I have like 2 or 3 jabbers left, and I just blasted a bunch of grenades, and look at the mini map. Now I have a bunch more. There's got to be like 5 or 6, maybe even 7 or 8. It's hard to count. Another thing that's really cool about these grenades and what makes them super efficient is that when you throw one down, it will bring in the enemies like a gravitational pull so that they do get affected and you will be multiplying them with no problem. So you can stay here as long as you want. You will continue to pick up grenades when you kill them, and you'll continue to multiply them, and you're gonna have a ton of guns on the ground by the time you're through. And as far as what kind of XP they give, I'm on Mayhem mode 3, and we're all level 50s maxed out, and I'm getting anywhere between like, I don't know, 2, 3, maybe 4,000 per kill, but those are rapid kills, and they're also unlimited, so use this however you want. If you're earlier in the game and you're looking to level up, this is a great strategy. If you just want to farm some guns or guardian rank, it's also good for that. They do drop legendary, but not too often, so I wouldn't use this as like a legendary farming method, but blues and purples, absolutely. You can get some really good guns like this. But this was one of the coolest things I've seen so far in the game, and I was excited to show you guys, but I hope this helped you guys out, and we'll see you next video.
Hey, what do you say we find a Hyperion constructor and get me out of this gun, huh?